Nothing is more important to you than your principles. Nothing's more important to you than your values. Nothing's more important to you than your character. But as we go about our daily lives, it's kind of easy to understand why some people think that those sacred values and those principles are lost, that we have no modern examples of goodness. But they're wrong. All around us are heroes. If we're to be better people, better firefighters, if we hope to inspire future generations to do great things, to do extraordinary things, then we must continue to build monuments that recognize and memorialize things that are noble, that reflect on what's noble in our world today. We must be true to our promise to never forget. I'm asking you today to be that vision, to live that philosophy of life. And the examples are all around you, sitting next to you in this room. Firefighters whose backs stiffen when they hear duty, honor, country. They're in the arena like you. You gathered here today, you merry band of brothers and sisters. You protect those commitments. What you do protects society, the weak and the strong, the rich and the poor. What you do as firefighters exemplifies and provides us living examples of loyalty and service. By your work, you honor men and women of character like Billy Fisk, who were willing, like you, to risk their lives for strangers, who were dedicated, like you, to the service of their communities, and who, like you, will give their last full measure for one another. We learn very young that everything in life has a price. Everything. Being a firefighter has a price. Sometimes the ultimate price. And death notwithstanding, it always comes at a high cost. Being a firefighter, every one of you here today has reasoned and accepted the cost. We've publicly acknowledged what we're willing to endure, what we're willing to pay for this honorable life, for the privilege of being an American firefighter. Those chattering third-class stringers, they scream, they died in vain. Those heroes did not die in vain. Those heroes did not die for nothing. We will never allow anyone to besmirch their memories in these hallowed halls of FDIC or in our presence. I wouldn't give you a bucket of warm spit for the firefighter who didn't recognize their virtue, their valor, their courage, and their humanity. Every single one of you sitting in this room right now knows why you endure what you endure, why you tilted windmills, why you're willing to bear with the unbearable sorrows. And yes, thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for marching into hell. Thank you for striving with your last ounce of courage. And yeah, I guess there's never been a better explanation for why the best men and women, the strongest men and women, joined the fire service. Was it worth it? Yes, we learned very young that everything in life has a price. Everything. Within every one of us is tremendous capacity for good and tremendous capacity for evil. The ultimate sign of good character is being able to suppress the evil and elevate the good. We need to get in the habit of telling the truth. We need to tell the truth and accept the consequences. We have to develop the habits of virtue, beginning with courage. We need to develop the virtue of respect, because although we may not understand someone's point of view, we need to respect their right to have a point of view. The world needs its firefighters more than ever, because the world needs its heroes. And no, we don't have to be Superman all the time. But when we must be, we better be ready, because the world needs its heroes. We fight for the principles and the fundamentals that make America the greatest example of people exercising their God-given natural rights. Firefighters like you assembled here today are unquestionably more interested in things that you can't measure, like knowledge and wisdom, duties like virtue, respect, courage, honor, and integrity. William Bruce Cameron once said, "Not everything you can count matters, and not everything that matters can be counted." We may call God by different names, but we pledge allegiance to one nation. We defend one Constitution. Firefighters are one with the mission, one with each other, and one with humanity. For in the war that never ends, we go daily under the shadow of death, where we are all equal, where we are all vulnerable, and where all we have is one another. And every single firefighter in this room knows why, and we say it without hesitation, because firefighting is the best damn job we've ever had. And if you don't understand that, then I can't help you. This is our house. Our fire service operates forward in the real world, not in a laboratory or a classroom, not in some theory, not in some construct of how the world should work. In the real world, we operate in the real world with real people and real problems in real time against real threats. And let there be no mistake about it, we are who we are. We're America's firefighters, true to our colors, bound to the good. It's our purpose. God bless the United States of America, for which we stand. The world needs its firefighters. I need you. And you all have been there for me these past many rough years. I'll never forget you. I love you all more than I could ever tell. And I hope that you have long, safe, and wonderful careers and lives.